What if I told you that the most expensive thing in your life isn't your phone, your car, or your rent but being broke itself? Sounds backwards, right? Then why does it keep costing more the less you have? Let's start with a moment you probably know too well. You're already stressed, already late, already juggling bills in your head. Then boom, the check engine light turns on. Your stomach drops. You know the fix might be a few $100 money you absolutely do not have. So you do what millions of people do. You ignore it. You turn up the music. You hope. And hope works great until it doesn't. A small problem becomes a breakdown. A breakdown becomes a tow truck. A tow truck becomes a repair bill with 4 zeros. Here's the key thing most people miss. This isn't bad luck. This is math. When you can't afford small problems, they grow interest like debt. Being broke isn't just a situation, it's a multiplier. We're told that money's about discipline. Skip the latte. Cancel Netflix. As if $12 a month is the difference between struggle and freedom. That advice sounds smart until you actually do the math. There's a concept that explains this perfectly. Not from Wall Street. Not from a finance guru. From a fictional character talking about boots. The idea is simple. When you're poor, you're forced to buy cheap things that don't last. And over time, cheap becomes insanely expensive. Fast forward to real life. Bulk groceries. Insurance deductibles. Interest rates. The person with savings pays once. The person without savings pays forever. Same product. Same service. Totally different price. This is what economists quietly call the poverty premium. When you're broke, your personal inflation rate is higher. You pay more for food, more for credit, more for mistakes. Life charges you interest for being alive without a buffer. And it's not just money, it's time. Laundromats, long bus rides, extra paperwork. When you're broke, everything takes longer. Here's the darkest part. Constant money stress lowers your ability to think long-term. Your brain goes into survival mode. That's why bad decisions feel inevitable. It's not stupidity, it's overload. Not getting rich overnight, not crypto, not miracles. The real enemy is the penalty itself. High interest, replacements, fees. The goal isn't wealth first, it's stopping the leaks. One small buffer changes everything. A flat tire becomes annoying, not fatal. A bill becomes manageable, not catastrophic. That first bit of savings isn't boring, but it's armor. Start asking a different question. Not can I afford this monthly, but how much will this cost me over my life? That question alone will save you thousands. The system doesn't need you to fail. It just needs you to keep paying. Fees, interest, replacements. But the moment you understand the math, you stop being a victim of it. You start buying solutions, not cycles. Being poor isn't moral failure. It's a financial gravity well. And the way out isn't shame, but it's strategy. One decision at a time. One leak plug. One pair of boots that actually lasts. If this changed the way you see money, hit subscribe and stick around. We're here to break traps, not chase fantasies.